Hello and welcome to the continuing adventures of PorkBunMan.
We're back.
Yeah, we are back. Let's not
In
waste
part
time.
2.
Just quick on Steve, James, Andrew, design community manager. So yeah, in our previous stream we were looking at one of the most beautifully rendered black backgrounds I've seen in quite some time. So
Frame rate was right up there.
We'd like to first start by apologising to all the people that were watching us, and we're very sorry that we had that, and so hopefully this one is going to be much better. We've gone totally office space on that previous capture card. We're going to take it out back and shoot it very soon, so you won't be seeing that one again. So so Steve, where were we in the game when we were last in this game?
We were on our way to raiding players to earn our next our next rank, so that we can upgrade our turf. But in the meantime, we'd been some more people invited us as friends, so I want to continue adding those. James has actually already added a whole bunch, so we've got a big crew collecting here.
And we would like to say thank you to anybody who only has a username with 1 or 2 syllables, because some of those out there are somewhat tricky.
That is a good name.
Yeah, we like Cal. Eagle Light, that's a pretty good one as well. Black Wings,
Nibble Tor.
Guess he's a hockey fan.
All right.
And Taco.
Yeah, Taco likes tacos.
Is anybody?
I wonder if it's meant to be Taco.
Hey, we got some onlines.
No,
there you go.
It's Taco Hanzo is his full name.
Oh, okay.
Who can type for me?
James can type.
No.
Renee.
I can't type.
Actually, this does give us another opportunity, our first opportunity today to say thank you to Renee for being frantically running around and getting us out of the holes that we've been in.
And fixing our tech crisis.
Yeah, and thank you to Justin to entertaining everybody in the message boards while we were dealing with our black screen challenge.
Hi.
And as a sneak preview, Renee's going to be on the stream next time. I think.
I believe so.
Yeah.
We need more pretty faces.
What are you trying to say?
Want to say hello?
No, Renee's shy.
Oh.
Renee's shy.
She's building up to it.
And she's sending messages on behalf of PorkBunMan.
Yeah. Okay, so Steve
All right,
was raiding.
Back to where we were at. So,
Sorry, just
we were raiding.
Sorry, Taco, yes, we are aware that the launcher is a resource hog and it is definitely being looked at.
Yes.
Sorry, Steve. Go
That's good.
ahead.
That's a good point. That thing is being looked at right now. So we had just finished up.
Gaboon.
Yeah, Gaboon's back.
Oh, we got some more.
Never mind, just
Good
go
old
on.
Gaboon.
Raiding,
Sorry.
raiding.
Yeah, we were raiding, and we just defeated. I can't remember who it was now.
Lou.
That's right. We just defeated Lou, and we've got some more upgrades. So in PorkBunMan fashion, we're each going to get to pick one more upgrade.
Okay.
And the hodgepodge of PorkBunMan continues.
All right.
All right, I'm going first. I'm going to go with, I'm anticipating that people are going to start coming after us because we've got a lot of friends. And I'm going to go ahead and take, increase the max health of our strikers.
That seems like a good idea.
All right.
And because I know that we have a cleaver in our arsenal of weapons, I want you to upgrade our gang for melee weapons. So when people attack us, our guys with cleavers will
attack speed, damage.
Will do more to defend us. No, it's my pick.
All right.
Yeah, and I want blunt damage. No, I don't want blunt. I want bladed. I want bladed damage.
All right.
I would have to say at this point that was a very
because my guys are going to cleave you.
You interrupted. That was a very clever choice. Okay, I am.
That's actually one of your better ones.
Why I interrupted.
The worst thing was when we had black screen earlier, we'd got so many environmental kills. I got them lined up here, but I just didn't want to waste them.
Well, we're going to be raiding soon.
Okay, great. So I am going to go for greater bash in the impact, simply because that's a wonderful phrase.
All right. Stun attacks.
Actually, no.
That's going to increase stun attacks.
For submission?
No, let's go for bladed damage.
Bladed damage? Okay, so we're going to
increase. So our cleaver gets better.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're stronger with cleavers. All right. We're all done up there. We just completed another job because we finished another raid. So we just earned a little bit of face.
Bonus.
You may be noticing that some of the rewards for jobs seem to be out. They don't really match up to the level that you're at when you're collecting some of these. This we know about. We're in progress with changing some of these rewards. You're probably not going to want to hang on and not collect your rewards. until they're changed, just because it's going to be a little while, and these are daily rewards that you're collecting. But be aware that some of these will start being changed in the next patch. All right, and then some.
Can we look at his clothes?
All right.
Because I know it was funny last time, but I really have had enough of those shorts. I know it's. Let's check.
What?
I don't know if you get to decide whether we spend our money on new clothes.
Yeah.
This has got to be a joint venture here.
Yeah. We want to get an Ultra Battle Pack. That's the look.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do some.
He's gonna raid.
Since our last session, we've generated some more cash, so I'm gonna collect that first.
Wow,
the other thing. Sorry, one more thing. We've also purchased a production pack for extortion, I believe it was.
While we had no video.
While we had no video. So in things that you've missed since we went dark, or that we hired a racket boss, and we also hired a racket staff for our food carts. So we got more pork bun vendors hanging around.
That's kind of like previously on the Adventures of PorkBunMan.
Yeah.
That's right.
And the big thing to know is that racket boss is going to give us a favor every day.
Let's go
and our staff is going to make our racket do more. So
yeah, I think
that's
racket
why we
staff's
care.
giving us a 5% increase on production speed, and that's not my food cart racket. Here's my food cart racket.
Happy PorkBun.
There he is. All right.
He's made a mess with that.
Yeah, I was just thinking the exact same thing.
I don't want to eat the pork.
That does not look like it's food safe.
No, not at all. Yeah, we should have put a bug in for that.
He just looks like he's smearing the chicken.
Oh, yeah,
like,
here's some blood. I'm going to make sure it hits every inch of that.
All right. So what's next?
You're going to go raid someone, and we're going to talk about what's new with the combat meter. And while you go there, hopefully you're going to ride a motorcycle and demonstrate Renee's favorite move.
I just
quietly cheering off screen. No,
because I want to pack this with fun. And you could also maybe demonstrate the semi-exploity bike move I was doing.
Yeah, we want to see if we can get that comedy moment.
There was a question, meanwhile, on chat. Someone was asking about showing the raid timer better. And I'm happy to tell you that we're working on that. Literally, between the two streams, we were actually discussing how to fix that with our lead UI guy. And we are very keen to make that better.
Oh, there we go. Wiggle bum.
Oh!
That's what happens when
and
you
the
focus
corkscrew.
on wiggle bum instead of driving properly.
That's the classic wiggle bum into corkscrew.
Yeah, what was that? Don't get cocky, it's going to get rocky. That parappa or something like that. So that's a perfect example of how that. So now maybe let's see if we can.
All right, I'm going to go pick a target here.
So let's see who we've got.
We've got.
No, we don't need
oh,
to
that's
raid
me.
him.
No, we don't want to do that. Templarf.
No, let's see who else is there. It might be some of the guys on. So Stefano.
No, I don't think so at this level.
No, okay.
But
all right.
Soon. All right. So what else do we want to cover? We got more questions?
Well, we have made a combat meter change in the March update, which we're about to see as we fight. Our old it's worth mentioning.
Bam!
When you jump off a bike and then start shooting things, you do a lot more damage with your gun while you're flying around like that.
Yeah.
And it's a great way to take out those front guards.
So James, one of the questions there, talking about the combat meter, it says, is it usable just now or when it's full? Or, because previously you could use it when it was 50% full.
Yeah, so that's one of the changes that that's gone in, is that you can only use it when it's full now. But it doesn't deplete when other enemies attack you and hit you. So
it only goes up.
It only goes up.
Which means it's much easier to fill. The old behavior of it that we had before, it did a bunch of things at the same time. Now
no, actually, before what it did is it gave you the multiplier, and then you could upgrade it to do other things.
Oh.
But we've changed that. So what it does now, sorry, just give me a second here. There we go.
So you don't need to pick up a meat cleaver though, do you? You've already...
oh yeah, I already had one, I forgot.
Yeah. So that's one of the things that we did based on feedback, because in the March update we gave all the new players had a meat cleaver. And then it kind of didn't make sense that, you know, everyone like yourselves out there has been playing it earlier on, didn't have this meat cleaver. So we used the hotfix ability that we have to pretty much give everybody a meat cleaver. So So if you've not seen it yet, it's definitely worth having some fun with. So there's lots and lots of cleavers out there.
Yeah. Tens of thousands of cleavers went into the game.
It was one of our cleavers. No, that one doesn't work so well.
So basically, until you guys start getting more weapon favors, you're going to be seeing a lot of cleavers when you go raid each other. Because when you have a weapon unlocked, your guys have that weapon.
Okay.
Yes.
And that's
So-
maybe something people didn't realize, but having more than one weapon is good because when you get raided, your defenders basically pick from the weapons you have to use. And if you got nothing, they're going to be defending with their fists. And if you only have a pistol, they'll be maybe defending with pistol some of the time. But if you've got assault rifles and such, shotguns, you're a bit harder to raid.
That's
So,
right.
sorry, Sponge, we've been streaming for about 5 minutes. We had some technical issues in our 2 o'clock stream, so we ended to, we pulled the plug and we thought, let's get those fixed and start again. So you've only missed a few minutes, and thanks for joining us.
So we were talking about the combat meter before, but I got busy trying to chop somebody up.
What's the combat meter do now, Steve?
What the combat meter does now is it basically puts you in...
Oh!
Just a sec. I'm in trouble again.
Yeah.
What the combat meter does?
What the combat meter does is starts to replenish your health as long as the combat meter is depleting. So as the combat meter winds down, your health moves up. In addition to that, we have 3 different enemy classes in the game right now. Oh. And
in trouble.
each of them has a special ability or a special behavior.
Yeah.
You'll notice that quick strikers, the guys who move around all over the place and dodge your attacks, it can be difficult to hit them. If you try to do a heavy strike, they'll dodge it. When you've got the combat meter active, you won't be able to dodge that, or they won't be able to dodge that.
What are you doing?
I'm running. I don't think I can
giving
make
up?
it. I'm giving it up. I'm
Wow.
making sure that,
So this is worth pointing out.
yeah.
So Steve here has realized that he's probably not going to make it, killing that enforcer. And rather than lose the stuff he's just raided, he's opted to, discretion's the better part of valor.
That's right.
And Steve has chosen to end his raid early and make off with the goods, which is a very viable strategy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny.
Better to run away with something than nothing at all.
Yeah.
Exactly, than getting a cleaver in your head. It's funny how popular the cleaver is. I mean, I think part of it is because it's free, but then, you know, in the research we've done, it's one of those very traditional Hong Kong weapons.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, people always
totally
think-
iconic. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite for sure.
Oh yeah,
And
whenever
if you
I
get
go
a hold
out.
of a golden cleaver,
Yeah.
then you're in business.
So what's the difference between the normal cleaver and the golden cleaver?
Golden cleaver does extra damage and does not break.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's just the most awesome
So you
slicing
can pretty
device
much
ever.
just go on a chopping spree.
Yeah.
Mrs.
And-
Chu style.
Is that something you can buy or?
Well,
You can get
yeah.
it through the game as long as you get it as through favors.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you cannot get it permanently
Oh, okay.
because that would just be game breaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that makes perfect
Way
sense.
game breaking.
So we've got I got a few more chances to make it here, but
So Hong Kong Mo says they've got one in their kitchen, which is handy.
So we had a question from
practice.
someone, Steve, asking when you get reinforcements showing up on a raid, when you're raiding someone, the guy gets on the cell phone, calls in reinforcements, and they show up. What kind of enemies are they? Are they quick strikers? Are they grapplers?
so you will get a mix of whatever that opponent has unlocked. Generally, everyone has all 3 available, but that's something that we'd like to expand on in the future and make new enemy types and make those accessible and unlockable, maybe through favors, maybe through some other means.
And
So-
customize your defense more.
The quick answer to your question is that they're randomized. And however, the chances of which types and how many of them are based on what level you're at. So the higher level, the more guys you're going to see, the more brawlers and grapplers you're going to see, as opposed to just basic strikers, and more quick strikers as well.
So Mr. Hong asks, a user asks, when you get a 1 hour or 2 day unlock for a weapon, does that affect your gang and your defense? And the answer is yes. Of course it does. You got that weapon for 2 hours, then your gang has it for 2 hours, and if someone raids you, they will defend with that weapon in that time. So even if you think, oh, I don't really want this favor, I'm not going to use this because I like this other gun that I have when I'm raiding, what am I going to do with this thing? Well, you can turn it in for gold, or maybe you'll just want to add it so you got a little bit better defense for a while.
That's right.
Though really the 1 hour ones, you're better off using them because they're fun to play with the different toys.
So Steve, on that last raid that you did when you bottled it,
Yeah.
Sorry, there's no better way to say it.
He bravely ran
That
away.
Yes, exactly.
Brave.
Bravely ran as fast as your pigeon legs could carry you. Which is why I would
Which is
like
accurate
the
in this
shorts.
case, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see those legs on a 70-inch screen in front of me. So how does your face rewards change from what you would normally get?
Right, so you notice that when you start a raid, you've got 3 goals. One is to raid a single racket, the second is to complete all rackets in the turf, and the third is to go up to the safe house and defeat the enforcer.
Which is what you're going to do now.
Which is what I'm hoping I'm going to do now,
Yeah.
yes. The more of those that you complete, the higher the face reward will be, and the bigger the face penalty will be to the opponent you're attacking.
Okay, so as a gameplay tip, what I want to know is, you have a cleaver in your pocket, well, before you picked it up, but you were still taking these guys out with the fists and feet.
Yeah, because I forgot it was there until I saw this guy's.
Okay, so we're not showing off some lead designer strategy here with.
No, I just totally forgot that I had it because I thought I used it a minute ago. But
Taka Henzo was asking, when you use a weapon more with your enforcer, does that make him does that make your gang more likely to use it when defending? And the answer is no, but that's a pretty cool idea.
yeah,
I like that idea.
Yeah, copy and paste.
Someone else asked, I'm sorry, but your name has already scrolled off my screen. Whose idea was it to put in the dire trout? I could tell you a little bit about that. In Sleeping Dogs, we had a mission that happened at Club Bam Bam with some giant fish tanks. And so there was a weapon prop that was gettable there, I think only there, where if you happened to grab a guy, smash him into the fish tank,
They're in the fish
tank
market.
would break, the fish would, the fish market too?
Yeah.
And so the fish would flop out and you could pick it up and kill someone with it. And so we changed the weapon a little bit for this game. The dire trout is now a super, as part of the patch, I think we bumped it up a bit too. With the March update, we made the dire trout quite a bit more dire. It's not a durable trout, but it is dire in that it's just brutal.
Why is it called the dire trout?
Because
is it like a Game of Thrones dire wolf? It's
we
like
have
a really big trout.
Well, we have a designer here named Matt, and he thought that was the right name for it, and I liked it too much not to tell him it was silly.
But we acknowledge it's silly, but fun.
Well, the game is meant to be fun.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a little silly, but
so do you have?
If you're going to kill someone with a fish, how serious do you want to play it?
Well, you could be. What's that fish that you could be using the poison? Yeah, that
blowfish.
Yeah. So Steve, do you have
swordfish?
Yeah.
But we have a swordfish kill too. So.
Yeah, we got swordfish. Yeah.
Do you have the? Do you have access to this dire trout at some point?
You know what? We can check my favors and see if I've unlocked one. I don't think I have one right now.
I haven't seen one yet.
Maybe we can, because in the March update we did introduce a new favor pack, didn't we?
Yeah, the Ultra Battle Pack. So we made changes to both the Combat Pack and we added a new pack, the Ultra Battle Pack. Combat Pack, basically, we were looking at the numbers and we thought more people should be using them more often. Are you about to level up?
I might be able to level up.
Did you tap through the screen?
Yeah, I used the cleaver to chop through everybody.
Yeah.
It looks like I'm about to level up.
Okay.
I should anyways.
I hope so.
Let's see.
So because you got all 3, you get more. Yeah,
there we go.
There you
go.
And you rank down the other guy.
That's right. Yeah.
Sorry, Virus.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy when he logs in.
Meh. Yeah, tough. So we looked at the numbers and saw that not enough people were using combat packs, and we didn't want them to be a rare thing. We want favors to be part of everyone's game, not just people spending money. And so we made the combat pack cheaper, but that meant we had to make it a little less good than it was in order not to distort the economy too much. So where the combat pack used to have a guaranteed rare, now it doesn't have a guaranteed rare, but it still has a good chance for a rare.
Yeah.
And then we added a new pack, the Ultra Battle Pack, which gives you both combat and defense favors. It's a slightly different pool of combat and defense than if you bought just the defense pack or just the combat pack.
So we're going to see it in action now then?
Because it kind of funnels you into, no, we don't have the money.
We don't have enough money yet. We're just shy of it.
We need a lot of some money.
Have a look at them since James was talking about it.
So anyway, it gives you a guaranteed weapon and a bunch of good favors and good odds on rares. So
well, you know what? We might actually have enough if we were willing to part with some of our favors, which I don't really want to do, but if we want to show that off, we could do
this is a demo. We got to show it off.
All right.
So yeah, because this is one of the things we did change. We did the amount of gold that you get from trading in favors has increased quite a bit.
Yeah.
Since
yes.
Well, the thing
March
is,
update.
favors are valuable, And so you should get some gold back if you're trading them in. It just didn't make sense not to. So pick some good things,
All right,
say goodbye to them.
We've got our food cart, so I
Keep
don't want
the
to get rid of
shotgun.
that one. I want to keep my shotgun because that's going to help me in a big, and if I get a big raid or
That
maybe an
discount is
export.
huge, though. That's a lot of money later on. You'll get it again.
Okay. I don't have an electronics insurance racket yet, so we don't need
Get
the
rid.
insurance on it.
So do you need to get rid of a certain number?
You can only trade in sets of 5. So you can see
okay.
on the right-hand side, I've got 3 that I've selected so far.
I think you should do the food cart one, too.
Oh, the food cart one.
Do it. I don't know if you'll have enough gold still.
But it will,
right.
so we need...
We'll get more later, but yeah, be better.
All right.
You see, it's
And
not
we're
enough.
just shy.
Yeah.
Oh.
We could back out and try a different 6, but I think...
You'll launder. We'll
Yeah.
have it for next
All
session.
right.
Okay, so we are...
So we've just traded in. We've got some more gold, but not enough gold. Looks like we've got a bug where it doesn't update yet. It'll update in a second. I promise. I've seen this before.
There's a hamster running furiously in a server
That's
somewhere.
right.
On a little tiny wheel.
However, what we can do now is upgrade our safe house because we are
There
now,
it is.
There we
Okay,
go.
so
246. We're
4
only 3
more
gold
gold.
away.
Yeah, well, everyone loves gold.
Oh, 3.
3 gold.
I said 4.
So we've got enough money and we've got the right rank so we can upgrade our safe house, which means we're going to unlock money laundering and we
Yeah.
can start generating our own gold by converting cash into gold. So if I make enough gold and I play and log in enough, I can get quite a bit actually. I think when we were looking at it, and you can pretty much get like a pack every couple of days pretty much now.
Yeah, so that's the thing. If you're just playing the game for free, you get a combat pack or defense pack every couple of days. It's part of your game. It's not just for some people. It's for everyone.
So one of the things I want to talk about. So this week we took down the NDA, and we've been watching a lot of the streams that people have been doing. It's really, we always find it really entertaining to watch those things. So if ever you want us to, share out your tweet to broadcast it, just tweet us and we will share it. We're happy to help however you want. You can email community@triadwars.com as well, because I've got some codes and things like that I can give to you to give to your viewers. So anytime you want to do a stream, just let me know and I can certainly help out.
Yeah.
Because it's great from our point of view. We can actually watch you guys enjoy the game.
Yeah. We love watching it around the studio. We pass it around, pass the videos around, and everyone's checking it out.
Because it's good from a design point of view, because you can see how people play the game as well.
Yeah. Who play it not the way you thought they might.
That's right, yeah.
And take vehicles into raids.
Just a couple of things from earlier as well, when we were talking about, so there's been some questions on the forums about, because we're in closed beta, people asking what happens to their game when we go to open beta. We wanted to be really, really clear. We will not be resetting the servers.
Yeah, there's no plan to reset that.
So, I mean, we can't say for 1,000%, well, that's not mathematically correct. We can't say for 100% that we won't ever take them down, but we can assure you that if we did take them down, we would have done every single thing possible to not do that, and we will make up for it. But
we have no plans to do that.
Absolutely no plans. So if you're in the game now, and when we tick over to open beta, whenever that is, you won't really notice that much if you're in the game. So it's something that you can really stop worrying about. It's not something at all to be concerned about.
So Mnemonic Punk had a question. He's asked it like 6 times, and I feel bad not answering him, and I want to give him an answer.
All right, let's do it.
He said, "Is it intentional that I can get a vehicle into raids sometimes?"
Yes.
It is kinda. Basically, we didn't have bringing vehicles into raids as part of the raiding idea in mind, but we like that you can do it. We like that you can't do it all the time. We don't think it would be good if people brought vehicles to every raid, but knowing that it happens some of the time, we're okay with that, because we want you to play with the game and find new things to do with it.
I bring a car in, I'll jump out, and then grab somebody and slam their head in the door. It's like an extra environmental kill for doing it.
Yeah, why not?
I know one of the guys tried to, one of the engineers here tried to finish a complete raid without ever getting off of his bike. But I think, I don't know if he ever got to the elevator. I wonder if you can get in the elevator with a bike. Can you?
Oh, that's a shame.
All right,
we've
just upgraded our safe house, and we need to now pick our 3rd rocket. My vote is going to be for the fish market.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because I like
we can put our enemies to the sword. Fish.
All right.
And it'll give us something to convert our money into that we can then sell
And
later.
I've got
Yep.
some ideas for
All right.
puns.
Okay.
So
And we're going to pick the medium location on our turf.
So, okay, let's. So,
And we're just waiting for the server.
yeah. So yeah, this is a perfect time to remind everyone. So what we're looking at here, the game is still in beta. So we're going to find little bugs and issues and things like that. And so that's where it's really helpful when you guys want to give us feedback and bug issues. We've got a great section in the forums. It's technical issues. We have really good QA guys who go through that on an hourly basis. They find issues. They see if it already exists in the current database, and if not, they log issues, and they test it and see what the issue is. So that stuff is really, really appreciative that everyone does that.
So we
Yeah,
just
Someone's
had an
making
export
fish
pop
curry
up.
tonight.
What's that?
We just had an export pop up.
We did. I just want to finish up
Oh,
with the
sorry.
turf manager here. So because we upgraded our safe house to level 3, we can now upgrade the rest of our existing rackets up to level 3 as well. And we've got a little bit of cash to burn. So what do you guys want to do?
Warehouse.
Warehouse.
I'm going to go
First
with
thing
James
I-
since you were so determined with that one.
Warehouse is so important, and people sometimes miss
why
it.
is it that you want to do that, James?
Well, you raid people, you steal their stuff, and if you don't have a good warehouse, you have nowhere to put it. And you want to make money, that means you need to steal lots of things to sell lots of things. And if you want to do exports, you need a warehouse.
All right.
We just got our first export mission. It's going to require 41 designs, and you need a warehouse big enough to hold that before we can do it. So, yeah, it's just, in case you missed it, big progression tip, do your warehouse.
Yeah.
Super important thing.
Just because I like things evened out, I'm going to upgrade this fish market up to level 2.
I like that crane.
We've had recipe updates. Hong Kong Mo is making fish curry tonight,
Oh,
which
nice.
sounds fantastic. I am starving right now. So
Didn't you have a scone?
no, I've not had it yet. I had a scone. Well, I was going to have a scone. It's my post-stream tradition, and obviously I couldn't eat it just yet. So I will be having my breakfast at about 4 o'clock today.
We were discussing prior to the stream, so everyone's in the loop here, whether it's scone or scone. Let us know what you think. All right.
And I'm voting for scone. James,
Scone.
Steve.
I'm going to say scone as well.
Okay, so it's up to you guys to tell us what you think.
right.
Tell us we're wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on topic today.
Yeah. So I've completed another job by upgrading Safe House Level 3, so we'll collect that.
Should I mention matchmaking?
Sure, why not?
Just in case you don't know.
In case you missed
So
it.
the March, yeah, because we had the first half of this, which maybe no one will ever get to see because it went so swimmingly.
Yeah.
But,
We've got a scone, and we've got 2 scones. 3 scones.
right.
Good.
Well, Game Bench, you're wrong. So, I'm sorry, but it's true. I'd agree with you if you were right. So, in the March update, we made a big change to how matchmaking works. It used to be it would match you up to people based on their safe house level. And because face can move up and down, that meant sometimes you'd get someone with really high face or really low face, and the targets you had would be kind of erratic. And then you had this incentive to go log out of the game and log back in and hopefully get something better. And that really wasn't the intended experience. Basically, nothing in the game should make you want to quit and restart over and over and over. That's just broken. And hey, we're in beta. And so we believe we fixed that by changing matchmaking. We now matchmake based on face. So if you're a 49er, you'll be raiding other 49ers, and if you're a dragon head, you'll raid other dragon heads. And that way, everyone you get as a raid target will be someone in an appropriate range for you, and hopefully then your decision-making criteria as to do I want to raid this guy or that guy is does he have what I want to steal, or she
That's right.
have what I want to steal.
And one more thing related to that, you'll notice on my map screen, we've been raiding today and we've got 3 turf locations on cooldown. And I've just ranked up and moved up to a 49er. Now, when you rank up, you will get a fresh map with fresh rivals, all matched to the appropriate rank, just like you were describing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a free refresh rivals
So it's a
every
reward.
time you rank.
Well done for leveling up. Here are some new. Can you do some jumps?
I
On
can.
the
I'm
right.
going to go and collect a friendly crime scene here, and see if I can hit some on the way. And I might even do a second bum wiggle.
Yeah.
On the
This
way.
is purely for Renee and as a thank you for
It's
all
just
her help
I
today.
get like cold sweats when I try to do it because I know I'm going to smash into something.
Well, the challenge is how long can you keep it going, right? Because anyone can
we
just
can make that
wiggle
a
a little.
leaderboard.
And
We
also,
probably should.
Not just how long can you do a clean drive, but how long can you do a clean drive while bum wiggling.
Which is, to be clear, we're doing a wheelie and wiggling.
Not, well, sure.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it could, but I could just be sitting here doing this too.
Poor old Tony Chung.
So Tony Chung, which we added as a friend earlier today, we've just collected a crime scene for him. I'm going to collect this now. I've earned a nice chunk of face for it, and Tony Chung is also going to receive a nice chunk of face from me collecting that crime scene.
So what happens if you had Tony Chung on your friends list, but you didn't like him? Can you do anything else?
You could remove them.
No.
Well,
I mean at the crime scene. Obviously you can go into the menu and take him out, but...
No, however, you can, anybody who tries to raid you and fails and is killed in the process.
By your gang.
By your gang will leave a rival crime scene in your turf.
Okay.
So as people start attacking me, hopefully my defenses will do
their
their job and keep those guys away. And then I'll be able to collect some face as a result. And the rival will not get some face for me doing that, but they will get a message telling me that, haha, you lose.
There you go. Oh,
Bum wiggle, bum wiggle, bum
wiggle.
wiggle, bum wiggle.
Oh, and no horrible accident.
In case QA is watching, this is not a bug.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wonder how many times in game development that sentence has been said.
But once a week for me? Or more?
And so it looks like I'm near a rival contact, so I'm going to go out and hopefully take him out.
People are asking us about the temple. What is the temple in our turf?
James, why don't you...
I'm going to talk somewhat vaguely about the temple. And I'm being vague intentionally. I'm sorry, guys. But basically, I don't want to make promises and tell you, oh, we're doing this thing and it's going to be here in a month, and then it isn't. Because I hate it when devs do that. So I don't want to be that dev. Yeah. But the temple, the intention of the temple is it's to do with triads. It's to do with when you have a triad. It's to do with triad wars. It's a space where everyone who raids you and wants to kill your enforcer has to pass through. And so maybe it will show something about who you are to them.
Okay.
Am I being vague enough and still?
I think so.
I think actually, James, you mentioned a good point there about us being devs. We're also old gamers. So we all have played games when things have really annoyed us.
Yeah.
So we have that experience. I mean, we're not going to mention it, but there's been a strong discussion about a recent popular video game today and all the stuff that's been annoying us.
I don't even want to have the conversation.
Oh,
no good will come of that.
Yeah. But it's just, like when we design the games, we don't just design them as people are getting paid. We design them as people who've played games for, in my case, decades.
Yeah.
So
it's a good point. I mean, all the things that you guys talk to us about on the forums and their feedback, we agree with a lot of it, and we're doing our darndest to make it what we can.
Perfect example from the previous stream. Someone asked us about the reverse camera.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah.
We don't like it either. We want to fix it.
There was a strongly worded email thread about that one about 3 weeks ago.
Mnemonic Punk? No.
I didn't.
Yeah, he knows what I'm saying.
All right.
The answer is no.
Okay.
It's not that.
Not that many.
We're our own game.
It looks like a piece of some luck. We've encountered some pants.
Pants?
Since we hate these shorts so much. I don't know
who hates those pants.
It must have been James's choice to put the shorts on, because I don't like the shorts.
I chose the hat because we discussed the hat before, and someone said that you looked shifty in that hat.
I think Renee picked it.
Yeah.
No, James, you're wrong. It wasn't. It was.
Okay, so what pants have you just got? Let's check.
We just got some.
What have you got?
Let's see here. Pants.
Pants.
Suit pants.
Oh, I like those. There's a.
Oh, you haven't used your favor.
I haven't unlocked. Yeah, I haven't used the favor yet.
You could trade it in.
No, I've only got 4.
You don't need pants. You could trade those in.
You want to trade those? I only got 4. I can't trade.
Yeah, I know you
All
should.
Right. But they're jeans. They're jeans.
Love that brand, by the way.
One of my favorites.
That was that was Jakob.
All right. So we were talking about exports at some point because we just unlocked exports.
Did you put on the pants?
I didn't put on the pants. Do you want me to put on the pants?
Well, not personally, but
this is.
We should ask.
Do you know what? I'm really glad that the video is working again, because this could be really awkward otherwise if there was still a black screen. James, do you want me to put on my pants? Well, not really. No.
I hate your pigeon legs.
All right.
I don't get that much.
I'm going to put the pants on.
Well, pigeons, they've got those glory flower.
Just
All right,
like
so
I
we
go.
just unlocked some pants. We've got pants. I look like a respectable human being walking down the street with no shirt,
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
but pants. There we go. We've got pants.
Oh, is that a cop in front of you?
That,
Oh, it's the fashion police.
Oh, no.
No.
They're just
it's
telling
not a
you
cop.
much better.
James, one of James' favorite things to do, I won't do it to her because it'd just be even more weird. But James likes to,
There, the old smoking guy with the bad back.
Yeah, there you go.
this guy here.
Yeah.
There we go.
But in Hong Kong culture, attacking
Oh, you know
old
what? I've
guys
used
really
my cleaver.
disrespectful.
Oh, no.
But
No,
James
not-
likes
not
to
a
creep
Oh, no,
up
no, no.
on
We'll
me.
save it for another
All
day.
right, all right.
Someday when I'm holding the controller and giggling manically.
Yeah, because that's pretty much how our test streams start. We hand it to James and see how psychopathic he can be.
It's an audio test. It's just a tech thing.
Yeah.
All right,
Really
we've
wouldn't
got
do
an
it.
export. How do
Yeah.
exports work?
Well, so you get an export. You get one a day every day. You can have up to 3, and if you have 3, you don't get more until you've done one of them. If you don't like the ones you have, you can play a favor and refresh them and get different ones. However, why not do the low-level easy one, even if it's going to build on you? It might not be a big reward, but why not do it? It's only good. Except, of course, that right now there's some issues with tuning, and the higher level ones are crazy hard, we're told, and we're going to be fixing it. It's really on the very urgent list. When we talked about triaging bugs and triaging issues, this is what we're talking about. Things like we need to fix exports and make sure they're doable at all levels is just way higher priority than unlocking another chunk of city. So, having said that, at low levels at least, they're plenty doable. They should be. You just need a half-decent weapon. And the idea of an export is that in order to export, basically someone is saying, hey, we need you to deliver this stuff to this place. And in this case, it's stolen designs. It's the first export everyone gets. It's kind of scripted to make sure that it's all nice and doable. So we need 41 designs in order to do this thing, and the reward is 1,000 face and 13...
But we have none.
We have none.
So how do we get them?
We need to raid people.
Raiding people.
So let's see the
Oh,
intel.
I keep
not right
selecting
him.
myself. We got to change our image
Yeah.
to something.
So
You know what? We're gonna have to add that to the list of to-dos to next time. We're gonna need like maybe a picture of a pork bun from the pork bun nights at UFG or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I've got a nice photo.
All right,
of
there we go.
So get the intel on this guy.
So I'm gonna get intel to find out what he's got, and he has hackers.
And they're not very full.
That's
So
all right.
an interesting thing to mention, even when you see it empty on this intel screen, you're always going to get a bit of something because we don't want anyone to waste their time raiding. It's just you're not going to get a ton, and hopefully you're going to find people with lots, and that's what intel is for, so you don't spend your time raiding the poor people.
Side note: I've still got that guy from the rival encounter in the trunk right now, and hopefully you guys can hear this on your end, because he should be banging around in there trying to get out. But we don't have the audio on right now, so I can't hear his pleas, which is why I'm just driving.
I'm assuming, Steve, that you are going to deliver him perfectly safely to his next location.
Well,
You're not remotely going to try and fly through the air and shoot the car.
let's see.
Yeah.
What will I do?
Yeah. Dilemma. Oh no, I can see what's going to come here.
Boom.
It's a delivery for you.
And guys, if you're not killing those first 3 guys that way, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. Top tip.
It's just so much fun.
Why not do that?
All right,
it's
so
nice to
we
start
want
with a
stolen
bang.
design, so it makes sense that I'm going to start with Hacker Racket here, just in case things go up sideways. I was gonna
There
say-
was a question on Twitch. Someone was asking, will there be car and bike packs? I'm not sure what you mean. If you want to just elaborate on your question, I'd be happy to take it. But not sure. Are you talking about a bundle where you can buy 3 cars for 1 price, or a pack full of only cars? That's unlikely. But do tell.
We do. Don't we have?
'Cause we
I
sell
can't check
cars
right
in
now.
the
Don't we have
garage.
customization packs?
Yeah,
Oh, we
no.
have customization pack.
Customization. The customization favors, they come from a few ways. They come in the random decks, and they come from informants, and they come from racket
I
bosses.
mean contacts.
Yes, I do. We used to call them informants internally, and it's caused some confusion. So anyhow, the customization favors, stuff like clothing and cars that you can get through favors, you can get those in the random packs only by buying packs. And you can also get them by playing the game and talking to contacts in the world and your racket bosses.
So,
Nicely.
can I buy a favor at this point, or is that something you can't do when you're in a raid?
Not when you're in a raid.
You're busy fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why it's important to load up beforehand with favors. And talking about things that we're working on right now is actually adding an opportunity to do that right before you start a raid, to make sure that you can, one, see what favors your opponent has played and give you an opportunity to try and match that or one-up them.
There was a question just a moment ago in Twitch where someone was saying now that the combat meter is heftier, and I guess they meant more useful, can they get combat meter tea back, which is of course referring to herbal tea from sleeping dogs, which was a thing you bought in apothecary shops and it made your combat meter stronger. And the answer is it's kind of there now. We have a favor for the combat meter that buffs up your combat meter and makes it grow faster. So where you do a move that would have given you 5 points on the combat meter, but with this favor active, you'll get like 8 or 9 or something. So basically it'll fill up quite a bit faster. And that comes in, I think, a 1 hour and a 2-day and a 7-day version. So it's
Red
pretty
Wing,
solid.
Quick question, you say color customization. What do you mean by that? Do you mean shirts?
Oh, tint variation for clothing, I think.
Oh, okay.
And I can answer that.
Go on then.
So in the earlier stream today, I was alluding to the fact that we've got a character artist busy working, making us lots of variations on lots of clothing. And once we do go to open beta and start letting the whole world into our game, we're going to then be starting to roll out new clothing and new stuff. And part of that will be lots of variations on things we already have and lots of new things.
Well, we've had some examples before. One of the guys is asking for a white suit jacket without the blood stains. And there's the request for a beautiful sounding sleeveless top, shorts and some blue flip-flops. I like how specifically blue flip-flops was.
Wonder why blue? Is it from a movie?
I think it must be. Maybe we'll find out. Okay.
Well, tell us why and maybe we'll do it. Oh, no, see, this guy's got a cleaver.
Oh, and what happened to you?
He lost it, yeah.
Was that a cleaver off and you lost it?
He got disarmed, yeah. You're in trouble, Steve.
I'm good.
Steve, chill out. I've been waiting for that one all day.
Oh, he countered me.
Oh, okay.
Someone else is asking, can we create another character? No, it's one character per account. If enough people want it, I'm sure we will do it. Make your opinion known on the message board and see if other players agree with you.
Yep.
And we'll keep listening, and if we get lots of requests, we'll make it happen. But right now, no plans for that.
So Steve, you stole 2 designs there. That means you've got 39 left to
I got
find.
39 to go. So either I've got to refresh some rivals, find somebody who's got a stash waiting for me to take, or if I had enough money, which I don't think I do, we could go to the black market and acquire them the shady way.
Okay.
So if we go and check it out here, stolen designs right now are selling on the back, or you can buy them on the black market at 750 bucks a pop. So I've got 6.5 grand. I don't think I would be able to buy enough. So we can have a quick look here.
Oh, okay.
And you can see I cannot afford it.
Right, okay, that makes sense.
However, I'll mention this. If all of you watching the stream right now were to all go and sell your designs to the market, Steve's price to buy them on the market would go down because you'd be increasing the supply and suddenly it would be cheaper for him to buy.
Yep.
Our market moves around based on supply and demand the way a real market does. If you're playing the closed beta now, you probably haven't seen this happen much, and that's just because we don't have a ton of people in the game yet. But the system is there to make those prices float. And we probably have some tuning to do too, but it's a pretty cool thing.
So we're going to wrap up in 5 minutes.
All right.
Let's just have some fun, I think, in the open world. Let's see if we can do the Ghost Rider. And yeah, so we've got 5 more minutes left before these guys have to go back.
Oh, do the fire bike that I did.
Yeah, the Ghost Rider.
Oh, that's what you're calling it.
Yeah, that's what I'm calling it now.
I call it fire bike.
Fire bike is very functional.
Descriptive.
Yes.
That's my job.
Yeah. So yeah, if there's any desperate questions that we've not answered yet, please post them now. And if you've not voted on the debate of the day, scone versus scone, now's your time. And
or if you only have a little time, maybe spend it on giving us
my
useful
bike
feedback. What are you trying to get it on fire?
Yeah, you wanted me to
That's not the good way to do it, though.
Yeah,
you got to do the fireball and the giant smoke cloud, and then you walk into the smoke cloud and you pull out the bike, and then you ride off in flames.
That only happens sometimes.
That's the skill of it.
so that's right.
Oh, now I've got the cops after me.
Yeah.
But, so it was Hong Kong Mo and Taco who mentioned the blue flip-flops and white. And that is the Beast from the Stephen
Kung
Chow
Fu
movie,
Hustle.
Kung Fu Hustle. So it's been a while since I watched
I
that.
had fun watching that movie.
It's impossible not to.
Yeah, well, I really did. Long time ago.
No, I'm not suggesting you're faking it.
No. That's just a great movie.
So what we're trying to do now, I'm not sure how successful we're going to be. Renee's just shaking her head at this point. So Steve is currently trying to do something special. So,
I'm trying to get away from the cops here. So I'm trying to
can we
get
do
away from
some
them.
jumps while you do that?
Sure. You know what? This is my favorite version of the jump. Rather than go find a jump, the easy way,
Make one.
we'll make one out of a cop car if I can get in front of them.
You want like an exotic.
Yeah, something with a
Ooh.
A pointy hood. Oh, camera collision.
parked. No, you don't need to park it there.
All right, here we go.
So while Steve does this, we will be doing another stream in 2 weeks' time. It's going to be on April the 9th at 2 p.m. PST Pacific and 10 p.m. UK time.
Will we be talking about the next patch?
We will be talking about the next spectacular patch from the Triad Wars development team. So you will be talking about that. Oh, look at that!
Now shoot up some cars.
Oh, and then I hit a wall.
Yeah. But the good thing is, had you damaged your car, you could just pop in and get another one.
That's true. I was right next to the garage.
Yeah, very handy.
You scared the poor vendor.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, I can understand it when a bike comes flying at me from 40 feet in the air.
With a man with a gun and a cleaver.
Yeah, I guess the guns.
Waving it around, firing random shots in the air.
I guess if you pushed it towards me just while holding a gun, that'd be pretty scary.
See if we can pop some people off.
You're so gangster.
All right.
So,
I'm going to take this guy out. It looks like we've got another one of these rivals. Contacts up ahead.
Someone was asking in the stream, are we going to add gun shops to the world? Answer is no. No plans to do that. We're using favors.
I like how you don't mess around with your answers.
Well,
It's like, yes, that's it. It's good. So, Game Bench seems to have recovered from his scone shame. He did send you a crying face picture after you said that he was wrong.
sorry. Anyway, are we wrapping up?
Yeah, I think we'll wrap up. So, thanks for everyone to joining us both times today. We really do appreciate it. It's great to see everyone coming back. And like I say, next stream is 2 weeks this time. It will be the last stream in our current offices because we're moving offices. So we literally will be, the moment the stream finishes, everything will be coming down and packed up. So
One last thing to say.
go ahead.
Just want to remind everyone, the NDA has been lifted.
Yep,
Go nuts.
exactly. Stream, YouTube, tell all your friends.
Tell them nice things.
Yeah, tell them nice things, and if there's things that you don't like, tell us, because that's the only way they get fixed. So you can email community@triadwars.com, you can go to our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter. Oh my lord.
That policeman meant to do that.
Yeah, that is...
That's AI at work.
That's brutality right there.
One small thing though, when you do stream and tell the world about the game, please do remind people we're a beta. We're an enclosed beta. It's not quite ready yet.
So, forgive our little...
And we're working real hard on it.
But yeah, thank you everyone. I really do appreciate you joining us today. It's been fun, and we will see you in 2 weeks' time. All right. Cheers, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
defeated Lou, and we've got some more upgrades. So in PorkBunMan fashion, we're each going to get to pick one more upgrade.
Okay.
And the hodgepodge of PorkBunMan continues.
All right.
All right, I'm going first. I'm going to go with, you know, I'm anticipating that people are going to start coming after us because we've got a lot of friends. And I'm going to go ahead and take, increase the max health of our strikers.
That seems like a good idea.
All right.
And because I know that we have a cleaver in our arsenal of weapons, I want you to upgrade our gang for melee weapons. So when people attack us, our guys with cleavers will
attack speed, damage.
do more to defend us. No, it's my pick.
All right.
Yeah. And I want blunt damage. No, I don't want blunt. I want bladed. I want bladed damage.
All right.
I would have to say at this point that was a very
because my guys are going to cleave you.
You interrupted. That was a very cleaver choice. Okay, I am.
That's actually one of your better ones.
Why I interrupted.
The worst thing was when we had black screen earlier, we'd got so many environmental kills. I'd got them lined up here, but I just didn't want to waste them.
Well, we're going to be raiding soon.
Okay, great. So I am going to go for greater bash in the impact simply because that's a wonderful phrase.
All right. Stun attacks.
Actually, no.
That's going to increase stun attacks.
For submission?
No, let's go for bladed damage.
Bladed damage? Okay, so we're going to
increase. So our cleaver gets better.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're stronger with cleavers. All right. We're all done up there. We just completed another job because we finished another raid. So we just earned a little bit of face.
Bonus.
Hello and welcome to the continuing adventures of PorkBunMan.
We're back.
Yeah, we are back. Let's not waste time.
Part 2.
Just quick on Steve, James, Andrew, design community manager. So yeah, in our previous stream we were looking at one of the most beautifully rendered black backgrounds I've seen in quite some time. So
frame rate was right up there.
We'd like to first start by apologizing to all the people that were watching us, and you know, we're very sorry that we had that, and so hopefully this one is going to be much better. We've gone totally office space on that previous capture card. We're going to take it out back and shoot it very soon, so you won't be seeing that one again. So let's say, so Steve, where were we in the game when we were last in this game?
We were on our way to raiding players to earn our next our next rank, so that we can upgrade our turf. But in the meantime, we'd been some more people invited us as friends, so I want to continue adding those. James has actually already added a whole bunch, so we've got a big crew collecting here.
And we would like to say thank you to anybody who only has a username with 1 or 2 syllables, because some of those out there are somewhat tricky.
That is a good name.
Yeah, we like Cal. Eagle Light, that's a pretty good one as well.
You may be noticing that some of the rewards for jobs seem to be out. They don't really match up to the level that you're at when you're collecting some of these. This we know about. We're in progress with changing some of these rewards. You're probably not going to want to hang on and not collect your rewards until they're changed, just because it's going to be a little while and these are daily rewards that you're collecting. But be aware that some of these will start being changed in the next patch. All right, and then some...
Can we look at his clothes?
All right.
Because I know it was funny last time, but I really have had enough of those shorts. I know, let's check.
What? I don't know if you get to decide whether we spend our money on new clothes.
Yeah.
This has got to be a joint venture here.
Yeah. We want to get an Ultra Battle Pack. That's the look.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to do some...
He's going to raid.
Since our last session, we've generated some more cash, so I'm going to collect that first.
Wow,
the other thing... Sorry, one more thing. Mm-hmm. We've also purchased a production pack for extortion, I believe it was.
While we had no video.
While we had no video. So in things that you've missed since we went dark, were that we hired a racket boss, and we also hired a racket staff for our food carts. So we got more pork bun vendors hanging around.
That's kind of like previously on the Adventures of PorkBunMan.
Yeah. That's right.
And the big thing to know is that racket boss is going to give us a favor every day.
Let's go
and our staff is going to make our racket do more. So
yeah, I think racket staff's giving us a 5% increase on production speed, And that's not my food cart racket. Here's my food cart racket.
Happy PorkBun.
There he is. All right.
He's made a mess with that.
Yeah, I was just thinking the exact same thing.
I don't want to eat the
That does not look like it's food safe.
No, not at all. Yeah, we should have put a bug in for that.
He just looks like he's smearing the chicken.
Oh, yeah,
like,
here's some blood. I'm going to make sure it hits every inch of that.
All right. So what's next?
You're going to go raid someone, and we're going to talk about what's new with the combat meter. And while you go there, hopefully you're going to ride a motorcycle and demonstrate Renee's favorite move.
I just
quietly cheering off screen. No, go
sweet
get,
ride.
Because I want to pack this with fun. And you can also maybe demonstrate the semi-exploity bike move I was doing.
Yeah, we want to see if we can get that that comedy moment.
There was a question, meanwhile, on chat. Someone was asking about showing the raid timer better. And I'm happy to tell you that we're working on that. Literally between the two streams, we were actually discussing how to fix that with our lead UI guy. And we are very keen to make that better.
Oh, there we go. Wiggle bum.
Oh! That's what happens when
And
you
the
focus on
corkscrew.
wiggle bum instead of driving properly.
That's the classic wiggle bum into corkscrew.
Yeah, what was that? Don't get cocky, it's going to get rocky. That parappa or something like that. Black Wings.
Nibble Tor.
Guess he's a hockey fan.
All right.
And Taco.
Yeah, Taco likes tacos.
Is anybody...
I wonder if it's meant to be Taco.
Hey, we got some onlines.
No,
There you go.
it's Taco Hanzo is his full name.
Oh, okay.
Who can type for me?
James can type.
No.
Renee.
I can't type.
Actually, this does give us another opportunity, our first opportunity today to say thank you to Renee for being frantically running around and getting us out of the holes that we've been in.
And fixing our tech crisis.
Yeah, and thank you to Justin to entertaining everybody in the message boards while we were dealing with our black screen challenge.
Hi.
And as a sneak preview, Renee's going to be on the stream next time. I think.
I believe so.
Yeah.
We need more pretty faces.
What are you trying to say?
Want to say hello?
No, Renee's shy.
Renee's shy.
She's building up to it.
And she's sending messages on behalf of PorkBunMan.
Yeah. Okay, so Steve
All right,
was
back,
rating.
Back to where we're at. So,
Sorry, just
we were rating.
Sorry, Taco. Yes, we are aware that the launcher is a resource hog, and it is definitely being looked at.
Yes.
Sorry, Steve. Go
No, that's
go
good.
ahead.
That's a good point. We've that thing is being looked at right now. So we had just finished up.
Gaboon.
Yeah, Gaboon's back.
Oh, we got some more.
Never mind, just
Good
go
old
on.
Gaboon.
Rating,
Sorry.
rating.
Yeah, we were rating, and we just defeated. I can't remember who it was now.
Lou.
Lou. That's right. We just